this is Amy and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to convert your old net sari or Georgette sari with a lot of embroidery on it into a cute open jacket. It's not a tieable jacket, it's an open jacket with a crop top and a palazzo, because all of you guys asked for me for an Indo Western look for this Diwali, so that's why I am doing this. Although you can use a skirt as well instead of palazzo, but I've already done a lot of skirt videos, that's why I thought not to do that for this one specially. अगर आपको ये वीडियो हिंदी में देखना हो तो उसका लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा, जो कि इस वीडियो के जस्ट नीचे प्रेजेंट होगा. आपको वहां पे क्लिक करना है और वहां पे उसका लिंक आपको ओपन हो जाएगा और आप वहां पे पूरा का पूरा वीडियो हिंदी में देख सकते हैं. A lot of you guys keep on asking me which lip shade I am using and how I choose my lip shades according to my outfit. So what I do is today I'm wearing this lip shade, and this one is from New York Bay, and this is how your lip crayon looks like. It's in its shade number is Bad Guy's Choice, and this is how it looks. It's a pretty nude mauve pink color, and it's just super moisturizing, and I can't really tell you how much I love these products because of the moisture in them. It just glides on your lip easily. So this is how the crayon looks like. I do have 5 more colors from this brand that I'm gonna show you guys, because I want to tell you guys how I came upon this shade instead of all the 5, because you can see that this shade goes really well with this outfit because it's a peachy outfit, and if I go with dark red or reds, it's just gonna go super bold, and I didn't want it bold face for this outfit. That's why I wanted to go with such a subtle color. But if you want, you can go with the other 5 as well, which I'm going to show you right now, and then we'll proceed to the tutorial.
So many places still undiscovered, but you're stuck in a blast of yesteryear. Forget all the problems just for the moment. That is the kind of story you should see. Just open the eyes of your own heart. The trials of life brings us new experience, so just keep on moving to the light.
And now you know how I decided this color, and if you want to buy any of these lip shades, the link will be in the description box, and then you can buy them for yourself if you like and try it for yourself. If you like this video so far, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more fun videos coming up, and press that notification bell button as well. And now without any further ado, let's get started. For this I'm using this sari of my mom, and it's in Georgette with embroidery work on it, and for lining I'm using a crepe fabric in 9 meters. Now this sari's entire pallu has full work on it and the rest has half work on it. Then starting from its pallu, I'm gonna fold it into half from its width like this, and then take a t-shirt or a kurta which fits you well and fold it into half and place it over the sari. Then instead of keeping the t-shirt in the middle length, place it at the beginning of the pallu like this, so that you can get the entire length for your back part of the jacket. Then trace the neckline, then the shoulder with the ½ inch of seam allowance, and then for the armhole just tuck the sleeve in like this to get the exact shape of the sleeve stitch line, and then trace it, and then you have to trace the side seam of the t-shirt onto the sari. Just a little bit would be enough, and then you can remove the t-shirt. Now for the length of the jacket, place a measuring tape on the shoulder trace line and mark the length. I am taking about 55 inch plus 1 inch of seam allowance, that becomes 56 inch. Then from that point, draw a straight bottom edge for the jacket like so, and then you have to join this point with the side seam of the bodice to create the long jacket back piece, and also curve the bottom edge a little bit like I'm doing in the end, and then cut it out. Once cut, this is how it will be. Now I have folded the remaining sari into half from its length like this, as we only have half embroidery on the rest of the sari. So we will cut two separate front flaps of the jacket from the embroidery side of this leftover sari. Place your back piece over the folded sari like this, as we want our back and front pieces to have same shoulder and the flare. Just trace the bottom curve, the side seam, the armhole and then the shoulder of the back piece, but stop right after shoulder, as we don't need the neck part of the back piece in the front pieces, because we will draw a straight line from the shoulder to the bottom, leaving the neck aside as it's an open jacket. Then using a measuring tape, just draw a straight line from the shoulder to the bottom edge and cut it out. Once cut, you should have two such pieces. Then cut the lining fabric for the back and the front pieces like I did and pin them to the sari piece. Now with the remaining little bit of fabric, I have kept it folded already, and then you have to fold this embroidery side one more time from its width and then place your t-shirt sleeve over it, so that the folded side of the sleeve, which is joined to the shoulder, should be on the fold of the sari piece. I have pinned it with the sari, and then you can trace the side seam, and then for the armhole, just flip the t-shirt and you can clearly see the armhole curve, right? So just trace it with half an inch of seam allowance. And then for the length, I'm taking about 24 inches. You can take it however you like, be it half sleeve or elbow or full like mine. Then for the wrist width, measure your wrist like so. Keep it a little loose, as we don't want it to be too tight. Mine came at about 8 inch, so half of it would be 4. So that's what we are going to mark at the length point with half an inch of seam allowance. That is 4.5. Then join the bottom edges and then join it with the side seam to finish the sleeve, and then cut it out. Once cut, you will have two such pieces, as we folded the sari twice. Now keep the back sari piece right side out and then place both the front flaps wrong side out over it like so and stitch the shoulders. Once the shoulders are stitched, just flip the front flaps over like this so that the entire wrong side is out, and then bring your sleeves and attach it to the armhole, starting from the middle and then pinning the sides. Do the same with the other armhole. One stitch, just put the entire jacket wrong side out and stitch its side seams along with the sleeve side seams. And once that is over, all you have to do is hem the open front flaps along with the neckline and then the bottom edge too. Now I have added this pearl lace inside the jacket's front flap, which you can do too, and you can either leave it as it is, or for a better finish, sew a strap of inside fabric over it to hide it, and that's it, your jacket is ready. Now for the crop top, take the fabric, fold it into half from its width like this, then place your t-shirt over it like so, then start tracing the side seam from under the armhole like I'm doing. Then using a ruler, mark a point straight from the armhole point to the folded side of the fabric, then remove the t-shirt and connect the points with a straight line. Then keep the t-shirt back on its place and keep the ruler over its neck starting point where the shoulders ends, and flip the fabric and mark on the line we made to get our bust points. Now at this mark, just draw an extended 1 inch line going top side and then create curved lines on both sides of this line like so. Then for the length, I'm taking about 9 plus 1 inch of seam allowance and then join that point with the side seam in a straight line and then cut this piece out. Once cut, place it over the folded fabric again to trace the back, and then trace all the corners properly and then join them all with a straight line. And since we will be adding zipper at the back, add half an inch extra on the side seam and cut this shape out. Once cut, you should have two such pieces. One rectangular piece is your back and the one with the triangular curved on top will be your front. Now you have to cut one more piece of front and back so that they can be their lining piece, as this fabric is very lightweight. And also cut two long straps of about 1.5 inches wide. Let's work with the back first. So keep both the back pieces together, then cut them in half from their midpoint. Then I'll be using this metallic zipper. Keep it right side out and then keep the fabric right side out as well, and then fold one piece inside and then place it over one side of the zipper and pin it. Then do the same to the other piece on the other side of the zipper, and make sure that at the bottom you leave this much place to hem it later unpinned with the zipper. And once pinned, stitch it in place and then cut the extra zipper from the top and place those metal stoppers from the cutout zipper on top of our stitched zipper using a plier so that the zipper pull doesn't come out, and then hem the top edge by double folding as well,
as the bottom edge. Do the same with the front piece as well, and once hemmed, place both the pieces right sides together and stitch the side seam. Once done, see how cute it looks? And I've made these straps from those straps we cut out before, but just double folding them inside like I always do. You can watch it in my other videos, and then attach the strap by folding its one end like this and pin it inside the triangular curve we made, and do the same with the other side, and then stitch their ends on the back side of the top as well after wearing the top to know how much length of the strap we need. Once done, I've also added the bead lace under this crop top for a cuter look, and that's it. Now for the palazzo, take the remaining fabric. I have about 2.5 meters left with me, and fold it into half from its width, and then place your folded jeans over it, and make sure the jeans is folded on its back side first to trace the back crotch, as back and the front crotches are different in size, and keep the jeans a little away from the fold as we'll be adding flare for the palazzo pant. Then trace both the side seams of the jean including the crotch, leaving a good 1 inch of seam allowance, and then trace the waist as well. Now for the length, I'm taking about 35 inch plus 1 inch of seam allowance, but if you want longer, add 5 more inches to it to wear it with heels. Now to add the flare, I have about 2 inches on this folded side, so I will add just 1.5 inch on this side and then the same 1.5 inch on the other side. Now using a ruler, I'm marking a straight point from the crotch to join with the extra flare we made. Then simply join the point with the extended bottom edge, and then do the same with the crotch and join it with the extended edge of its side. Once joined, cut it out, but make sure to not cut the folded side line because we'll be adding pleats to the waist for better fit. Now repeat all the steps we did for the back piece for the front by folding the jean from its front this time so that we can get the front crotch, which is a little bit shorter than the back one. Once the front piece is also made, this is how they will look. Now see, when you open its fold, it looks like this. Now you just have to cut the leg pieces from their folds, both for front and the back, and then sew their crotches together. Once done, this is how they will look, joined from their crotches, and then simply put both the pieces right sides together and sew their one side seam close. So when you are done and you open the palazzo pant, you will see the 4 pieces joined together like so. Next, cut out a rectangular piece of length equal to your waist size and width, double of what you want for your waistband, and then fold it into half to get its midpoint, and flip it over the pant side like so and pin the middle first, and then make some pleats on all the 4 leg pieces as we wanted pleats for more comfortable fit on the waist. That's why the waistband looks shorter than the actual waist of the pant. I made 2 on each leg closer to the side seam. Then once the waistband is completely attached, just stitch it in place, and once done, this is how it will look. Just fold it back into half to close the remaining side seam. So first, fold the waistband into a little more than just half inside like so to get its top corner point, and mark there using a chalk. And then place your zipper to know how much place it will take including the waistband, and then do a loose stitch over the part where the zipper will be attached for easy pinning of the zipper, and then do a regular stitch for the rest of the side seam. Once stitched, press open the seams and place the zipper on top of it and pin it in place. And then before sewing the zipper, open the loose stitch we did for the easy sewing. Then once sewed, cut the excess zipper, and to finish the waistband, fold the waistband in like we practiced before and tuck its raw edge inside too like this, and pin the entire waistband in like so and stitch over it. Once done, all you need to do is stitch the inseam of the palazzo pant and hem the bottom of it, and that's it.
Today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press that notification bell button so that you guys never miss any videos from me. If you recreate any of my DIYs, be this one or any of my previous one, make sure to share it with me on my Instagram page, that is right over here, or my Facebook page, that is right over here, and you can follow me on both these pages as well, and I would love to chat with you. So today's feature goes out to Niharika, Riddhi, and Alif Nisha. Thank you so much, guys, for your lovely comments. Really love reading all your lovely comments and under my videos. And if you also want to get featured in my next DIY video, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, press that notification bell button, comment down below what you're wearing for this Diwali, and I would love to know that, and add an hashtag notification squad under it so that I can feature 3 of you guys for my next DIY video. And yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.